As you saw the previous videos, the new facelifted DK. Finally got it together. Got the bucket on. A little later I got the grapple. I was able to take it for a spin up my county road here, threw the neighbor's forks on it, went and picked up a little heavy pallet that I had to pick up, brought it home. It was just some hardware stuff that I needed. Got it all together. Here I got the grapple on it. I wanted to run a spin around with the new co-pilot. The R14 tires, I wanted to touch on that because I don't think I did in my previous video. The R14 tires are very turf friendly as opposed to the industrial tires. They're like a hybrid tire. They do not tear up the turf. I am actually really happy, working on a manicured road with them. Even on the dirt gravel, they work awesome. I was actually doing a little road grading here. I do have the wheel weights on. I do have the rear tires liquid filled. No problem pulling a 6-footer. This is a 53 horse, so this does have the turbo on it. I did actually bend this grader blade. Yeah, I did get this video in here. I hit a tree stump or something like that. You'll see that little piece back there, the supporting arm that welds into that, bent it. I tried pushing it back against a tree and stuff, and I think it's bent pretty good. Again, this does have the wheel weights on it, liquid filled. I ran it in 2 and 4-wheel drive down the dirt. Not a problem grading the road. A new feature. So this is the exciting thing that just came out, or new to me at least. Kioti's got a thumb throttle, so it's an electronic module that plugs into the cluster there, the ECU. And if you see watch my engine RPMs there, I don't know what I'm idling 1600 RPM. Doing the grading here for a driveway. Hit the thumb throttle and poof, it throws the RPM right up. Now keep in mind this is the turbo model, 53 horse. It's a Daedong motor. It starts pulling. I mean, if you're in a bog, if you're pulling hard, and whether you're running a bush hog and you don't have it wound all the way up, or you're moving a heavy load, maybe picking something up. I know the hydraulic pump can only do so much, but if you need that extra oomph and you just don't want to have to sit there and use the hand throttle, really works well. I had to throw this one in here. He's was doing a little more clearing here on a property and ran into a yellow jacket nest. This is where I'm thankful for an enclosed cab tractor. I would have not had a good day with this many yellow jackets. Yeah. A couple of neat things about the new Kioti DK model, and I noticed it on the CK and the other models as well. They give it like an upgrade. The rubber mats are a little bit different rubber. Seems a little more, I wouldn't say luxurious, it seems a little more quality. Same with the headliner, some of the controls. I noticed some of the buttons and knobs are a little, engineered, designed better. I was actually really happy with that. When I picked up this new TK. I got about I just ticked over 35 hours on this. Just doing random little jobs here and there. I have not had a chance to run the bush hog behind it. Did do a little bit of storm cleanup on a property here after the hurricane. Again, I was trying out the thumb throttle with the moving logs and what have you. It works awesome. I know the hydraulic pump flows so much, but if you just needed that little bit extra, and you're not running around throttled up moving stuff, and you just wanted to use that little extra hydraulic pressure for picking something up or moving it, it actually comes in pretty darn handy. And then it goes, once you let off, it's a momentary contact switch that's there on the throttle if you get a view of it. Then when you let off, it goes back to what your hand throttle there on the dash is set to. So I think I was around 1600 RPM here, picking stuff up. Again, you'll get a good laugh here. Thank God for enclosed cab tractor. I was playing in a little bit of mud here, getting the poor tractor dirty. I think I had 10 hours on it, and I would have got muddy there. This thumb throttle, very handy. I know, like the skid steers, what have you, have that foot throttle, when you're moving stuff around, and usually have running the levers, and you can just hit your foot on the throttle when you're running a straight line or going to pick something up or what have you. You just need that extra power. Same thought there with that thumb throttle. Really neat. Check with your dealers too. If you have a current Kioti, it may integrate into your current if you have the same setup. It changes out the joystick obviously, and there's right in behind the dash there where kind of the camera is. It comes with a little manual. It's plug and play. It's really neat, really neat. So again, with these R14 tires, I had the industrial tires on a couple other varieties. This is my second set of R14s. I think I'm set with using these. They work good in gravel, dirt, mud, snow. I would assume we don't get that down here in Florida, but easy on the turf. They have a good section of meat in the middle of the tire. So if you're running on harder surface, they don't wear down as fast. Kind of similar to the industrials. They got a little extra meat down the middle. But you're cranking the wheel or doing some work on a property, you don't want to tear up the turf. They work really good, and they work good getting out of mud and what have you too here. You see, they got about the same amount of traction as the industrials, even though they look kind of like an all-terrain style tire. And if you're in the Central Florida area, be sure to reach out to Ryan down here at Brooksville General. Quite the guru on these tractors as well as other lawn equipment. Does have the new Kioti skid steers. Can't wait to get my hands on one of those. Do a video on one of that. And as always, getting this tractor clean. Felt kind of bad after about 10 hours of use and got her quite muddy. Thanks again. Any questions, comments, throw it down below, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Thanks again for watching.